Welcome to Crystal Clear Tarot. I'm Shan and this is my deep dive series into the world of tarot, where we explore the hidden meanings, symbolism and spiritual wisdom of each card using the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. Today we're exploring Judgment, one of the most powerful and transformative cards in the major arcana. This card is all about rebirth, awakening and stepping into your true purpose. It's the moment where we are called to rise above the past and embrace a higher state of consciousness. So what does judgment mean in your reading? How does it fit into the Fool's journey? And what lessons does it bring for your personal transformation? Let's find out. To truly understand judgment, we have to see where it fits in the Fool's journey through the major arcana. By the time the Fool reaches judgment, he has been through almost every conceivable lesson in life. Love, loss, hardship, enlightenment, and even the deep mysteries of the moon and the radiant clarity of the sun. Now, standing before judgment, he faces a final test. Judgment is the moment when the Fool must reflect on his journey and ask, what has he learned? What must he leave behind? And what is his higher calling? The imagery of the judgment captures this moment beautifully. People rise from coffins as an angel blows a divine trumpet, calling them to awaken. These figures represent our past selves, aspects of our identity that are now outgrown. Judgment asks us to shed the old and step into a new version of ourselves. It is the final realization before the Fool reaches the world, the ultimate completion of his journey. Think of judgment as your personal phoenix moment, rising from the ashes of the past, reborn and renewed. So let's take a closer look at the powerful imagery on this card. At the centre, we see a great angel, Archangel Gabriel, blowing a trumpet from the heavens. Gabriel is the angel of messengers and divine intervention, symbolising the moment when truth is revealed. The trumpet blast is an unmistakable call to action. It awakens the figures below and demands transformation. This represents a spiritual awakening, a realization that can no longer be ignored. Below, we see people rising from their coffins, arms outstretched. These figures symbolize the soul's rebirth. They have left behind their old limitations and are now stepping into a new existence. The coffins represent past beliefs, habits, or situations that have trapped us. But now it's time to let it go. Notice how they are naked. This represents complete honesty and vulnerability as they face divine judgment with nothing to hide. The angel's trumpet carries a red cross flag, a strong symbol of resurrection and renewal. The colour red represents life force, passion and energy, while the cross is a universal symbol of sacrifice and salvation, suggesting that through self-reflection and release, we can be reborn into clarity with grace. Behind them, we see cold grey mountains, a reminder of the difficult trials we have faced. Mountains often symbolise obstacles in tarot, representing the hardships and emotional coldness we've endured. But here they are in the background, meaning we have already overcome them. Now we are ready to step into a new beginning, free from past burdens. The Judgment card in the tarot is deeply connected to the transformative power of Pluto, the planet of death, rebirth, and profound change. Pluto rules over cycles of destruction and renewal, much like Judgment, which calls us to awaken, shed our past selves, and step into a higher state of being. This card represents a moment of reckoning, a call to rise from the ashes and embrace our true purpose. Though traditionally linked to water as part of the major arcana's elemental structure, Judgment carries strong associations with fire. Fire is the element of purification, revelation, and spiritual ascension, all of which are reflected in this card's imagery. The angel's trumpet is a fiery call to action, igniting the soul's awakening. The figures rising from their graves symbolise the burning away of the past limitations, much like the mythical phoenix reborn from flames. Together, Pluto and fire make Judgment a card of radical transformation. It pushes us to let go of what no longer serves us and embrace our higher calling. When this card appears, it's a sign that deep, powerful change is at hand. One that demands courage, but ultimately leads to enlightenment. Judgment is card 20 in the major arcana. When we break it down, the number 2 is about balance, decision-making, and duality, reflecting the moment of choice that Judgment brings. It also represents harmony and reflection, showing that before we step forward, we must take stock of what we learned. There are also 2 number 10s within the 20, a number of completion. This tells us that Judgment is the final awakening before we reach fulfillment in the World card. When Judgment appears upright, it's a wake-up call. It often means a spiritual awakening, a major decision, and the release of the past. It signals a moment where past actions catch up with you, for better or worse. It asks you to reflect deeply. Are you ready to answer the call of your higher self? Are you holding on to something that no longer serves you? What do you need to do to let go and move forward? This card can also indicate forgiveness and healing, both for yourself and for others. It's a moment to step forward without fear and embrace your destiny. When Judgment appears reversed, it suggests hesitation, doubt, or being stuck in the past. You may fear change, struggle with self-doubt, or feel overly judged by others. This card warns against rushing decisions or ignoring important truths. It reminds you to take time to reflect, but don't get stuck in indecision. Release self-doubt. You are ready for this transformation. Trust the process. Change can be uncomfortable, but it's necessary for growth. Judgment is one of the most powerful and life-changing cards in the tarot. It represents a moment of reckoning, renewal, and stepping into your higher purpose. Whether it appears upright or reversed, its message is clear. It's time to rise. It's time to let go of the past, and it's time to step fully into who you're meant to be. The Fool has almost reached the end of his journey. One step remains, the World, the card of ultimate fulfillment. But first, he must answer the call of Judgment. Thank you for joining me in this deep dive into the Judgment Tarot card. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more tarot deep dives. And let me know in the comments below. Have you ever experienced a judgment moment in your life? Until next time, trust in your journey, embrace transformation, and I'll see you soon.